Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to be boondocking at Matagorda Bay Nature Park. It's a nicely well-developed park, so let me show you what's here and how I'm going to be boondocking. This is their welcome center and gift shop, as it says there. The shop is open here, but I'm going to show you what's out behind the building. Back here you have a nice view of the Colorado River, where it flows into the Gulf of Mexico right there. And in case you didn't know, Texas has its own Colorado River. Kind of like the one in Colorado and Arizona. They have a lookout tower here, which they won't let you go up, I don't think. And right beside that, in very nice lawns here, they have a miniature golf course. How about that? They also have a tetherball court here. They have a large paved parking lot, and this is the sign you see when you come into the parking lot. You can see that lower line that says overnight camping limited to 24 hours. They have a large restroom building and this large covered picnic area for big groups, and then several of these small ones with just one table. Now, you're not parking right at the beach here, but they do have this really long boardwalk that goes out to the beach. It's a little swampy here, so that's why they built the boardwalk. However, the sand here does look like some really nice fine sand. Might be the best sand in Texas, at least until you get down to Padre Island. I would say the pier here is a popular place to fish, and there's a bridge that goes over to where they have this rock built up. They have laid these blocks of rock along here. For what purpose, I don't really know. By the way, these blocks are pink granite, which is mined here in Texas. So now I'm going to show you how you can drive your car or truck down onto the beach here. Although I would not trust it for an RV without getting stuck. Here's some people enjoying the beach right at the shore. But I don't think you'd want to go in further than your ankles. Pretty cold out there. And I see some people have fishing poles stuck in the ground out there. Right next to the Welcome Center building is the road that goes down to access right to the beach. I talked to the lady in the Welcome Center, and she said you are allowed to camp down here like that guy is. However, this area is very subject to flooding from when the tides come in. So she said people don't normally camp down here. If you do, you got to know just when the tide is going to come in, or you can find yourself flooded. It will flood this whole area here. Kids are playing in ice cold water. I guess they don't know any better. There's some more fishing going on over here. And this is on the river. Where the river goes into the ocean is right over there. Also, the lady told me that the 24-hour limit is only in this parking lot here, where I am right there. But this seems really strange. She said that the 24-hour limit is per space. So if I stayed here 24 hours and then I moved right there, I get another 24 hours. I move over here, I get another 24 hours. Now, about a half a mile north of the park, you'll see a paved road going off to the east and a sign here that says Public Beach Access Road. The paved road ends going right into the beach there, and there's this sign, beach permit required, I see. I just found out that the permits cost $10 and it's good for a whole year. They're issued by the county, so they're good for any beach in the county of Matagorda. And other counties have their permits as well. And you might remember in my last video about that beach permit at Sargent, the permit that I would get here would be good for the beach at Sargent, since it is also in Matagorda County. Now, the road coming out from the paved road there are some real soft spots right here. Now, it gets to be hard sand out closer to the water, but look at this. That looks too soft for me. So I would not drive my motorhome down here. I would be afraid of getting it stuck in this sand. It is just too soft in most places. And by the way, you can get those permits at the Welcome Center where I was. And this is the really good news, is that out on the beach here, I was told that there is no limit. The lady in the Welcome Center told me that some people come down here in RVs and they will stay for 1 or 2 or 3 months for the whole winter. And she said there's not a problem with the tides in this area like it is in the other place I showed you. So if you check this place out and the sand looks okay for you to drive on, then you can stay here as long as you want for $10. I was also told that this Matagorda Bay Nature Park is not federal or state land. It's private property. It's a private operation. The last thing I want to show you is their RV park. They have a really nice RV park here. And here is the info on it. 70 sites. And they are all full hookup sites. And from these prices you can see that it is not cheap to stay here in the RV park. They do have a really nice place here. If it was summer, I would pay to stay in the RV park to have the electric hookup for the air conditioner. But in the winter, no thanks. So what I'm going to do is boondock on their parking lot for 3 or 4 days. Just move from one spot to another each day. Good day, folks.